CHAP CAST. Hello people, what is happening? It is February 2023 and here we go. Okay, with this episode I was just having a little think about things I can say, and we're sort of pulling away from the episodes about the progression of my musical time, whatever you want to call it, because we're sort of up, we're basically up to date. I've got a few acoustic things to show you, but maybe next month. But yeah, we're sort of caught up with where we are, and I'm currently fronting a band called the Kites. Yeah, we're doing all right. We've done about 26 rehearsals and we've played about 6 gigs. But we will get to that in the future, I think. Yeah, let's let a few more funny things happen and then we will talk about it. But for this episode, so as you know, we've all sort of we're out of lockdown now, and if you like, we're getting back to normal. But all of us went through basically 2 years of lock in, lock out, lock in, lock out. Yeah, so we was all, yeah, I mean, I don't need to explain it because you all felt it in your own ways, and that weren't great, was it? But hopefully we're gonna, do you know what I mean? We're out of lockdown. We're out of, like, I know COVID's still about, but we're all vaccinated, and yeah. Anyway, when we was in the middle of lockdown, like, obviously, like, music is my thing, and I couldn't gig, I couldn't even rehearse. Do you know what I mean? I was stuck. With me and my Mac were stuck. And so basically I just was looking at the situation we was all in, and I'm obviously not the only one to say it, but the NHS were fantastic, and what I have to give is music, you know what I mean? I ain't got anything other than music. So I thought to myself, I need to write a song that says thank you to the NHS. So I did. I wrote a song called Thank You, and it's for the NHS. And yeah, so basically it was like a completely home project, like me and I weren't even in Chapman Studios. I was in my own place where I live with my family, and yeah, and the Mac there is not as good as the one in my studio. So, and my little audio interface, little MIDI keyboard, do you know what I mean? Can't even remember what guitars I had there at that time and stuff, but yeah, so I just thought to myself, yeah, let's write a song for the NHS, and just to say thank you, like. So basically, sat down at my Mac and just thought about a little tune, you know what I mean? Got a tune going, and then put lyrics to it and a melody, a vocal melody. It already had its own little melody, but vocal melody. And yeah, so basically I think I am going to show you the song first, if you ain't already heard it, that is, and then we will talk a little bit more, baby. Say thank you. The PP never arrived, but you still go on. Yes, you still go on. Yes, you still go on. We want to say thank you for everything that you do. Yeah, we want to say thank you. NHS, we love you.
Thank you, NHS, for helping lift the dead. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, NHS, for all of your hard work. Thank you. NHS, we love you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We want to say thank you for everything that you do. Yeah, we want to say thank you. NHS, we love you. We want to say thank you for everything that you do. Yeah, we want to say thank you. NHS, we love you.
Bye.
Yes. It's like the most simple tune in the world. You know what I mean? It's simple guitar. In the choruses, you just got a simple horn. Yeah, just a simple song just to say thank you to the NHS. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Especially, I love the bridge because it's got my kids saying thank you and my daughter Frances saying a few other things, you know what I mean? And you can hear my little son, Alfie, who at that time was proper little. So he's just saying thank you and that. And then you've got him right at the end of the song as well. And it's so cute. And if you have a listen to the bridge, and behind Francis and Alfie speaking, you can hear basically what that is you know, like, I can't remember if it was once a day or once a week or something. Everyone was like going outside and making loads of noise, like eating pots and pans and screaming and shouting. And well, anyway, I was getting involved myself, going out on the patio, you know what I mean, whacking things and screaming and all that and getting right involved. And then, like, I can't remember, it only went on for a certain amount of time and then they stopped it. But about 3 days before they stopped it, I just thought to myself, I've got to record this. At the time, I weren't thinking about this song or nothing. I was just thinking I need to get memory of this, like. So I got my iPhone out of my pocket and I'm standing there with my hand in the air, like trying to pick everything up, like, and I recorded like 3 days worth of it, like, and and then when it came to writing the song and that, and I'd done the verses and the chorus and that, and I was thinking, right, I was thinking of putting my children in the bridge, like, somehow, and then it just come to me. I was just like, I've got to put the, do you know what I mean? Everyone's saying thank you. It's not just about me and my kids. It's about all of us saying thank you to the NHS. So I was like, recorded it, and like, that is the people of Ingester Road, the people of York Rise estate, and then I suppose you could probably hear Burley Road, maybe even Denyer House. I'm not sure, but that little pocket of Kentish Town up the top, yeah, that is like, you can hear a dog getting involved. There's everything. That was actually a big dog that lives downstairs from me. Yeah, but it's just beautiful, isn't it? It's just like, and it fitted perfectly with my kids speaking over the top of it, and yeah, it's like, it was mad because it was like doing it at my family home and that, like, obviously you have to, the kids are there and they just want to be involved, don't they? So you have to get them involved, like, but it was just amazing, like, sitting there, like, and I think we just recorded it a couple of times, and then obviously they're saying different things and that, and then I think me and my missus just went through what we had and chose what to put over the top of this madness that was happening. Yeah, it's nice that people was coming together, you know what I mean? Yeah, mental. But so I mean, it was like, it sort of went together pretty quick and easy, actually, you know what I mean? It was just like, I don't know, it just all went together. I didn't really put, I don't know, you know what I mean? Sometimes songs do just come together, you know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very simple, but you know what I mean? Who needs complication anyway? You know what I mean? But yeah. I'm just trying to think what else to say about it. I mean, yeah, it was a mad time, wasn't it? It was only like getting out for a bit of exercise, like once a day or whatever, and yeah, it's mad time, eh? I mean, it's not even, I suppose it's not even fully over yet, you know what I mean, at this time, February 23. You're still hearing of it coming back in China and whatever, you know what I mean? Let's just hope that these vaccinations that they've been stabbing us with, you know what I mean, hold their head up and get rid of this, you know what I mean? But yeah. So so there's not really a lot more to say, you know what I mean? Like, that is the song that I wrote for the NHS, just to say thank you, you know what I mean? And it's not just thank you from me, it's thank you from all of us, you know what I mean? I had all of us in mind when writing. Everyone inside the red, white and blue, yeah. Obviously coming off the back of the Union Jack, you know what I mean, Britain. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, this is probably going to be the shortest episode that I've ever done in my life. I don't know, 20 minutes or something, like, when it's all finished and that. But yeah, all right. So I have got a CHAP TALE as well for you, actually. Yeah, so I'll let me stick that on, then I'll say goodbye. And yeah, nice one. Thank you for listening. CHAP Tales. Don't you wanna hear some CHAP Tales? Hello, people, and welcome to another episode of CHAP Tales. Proper digging the barrel out, trying to find funny stories. Like, there is untold. Quite a few of them, though, have got to be vetted before I put them on here, because they're just not nice, not good for here. So don't worry, people who's heard me start doing these CHAP Tales, that you're thinking, God, he is gonna get me arrested or something. I ain't gonna put up none of the naughty stuff, all right? I've been thinking what to do, and when I used to work for United Parcel Service as a delivery van driver, and I've actually got a handful of stories from that time that is proper funny, if you like. I thought I'd start off with this one anyway. So this is back, well, it'd probably be about 15 years ago now. So I was doing my route, which was North Finchley and Totteridge Whetstone, bit of New Southgate, you know what I mean, that sort of area. Anyway, I was in Finchley Central, actually. I think it was one of the, like, off Nether Street, one of the back roads, like, with all the little nice houses and that. And anyway, I it was winter and it had been snowing and it was proper slippery everywhere, like, and I can't remember what road it was or what, do you know what I mean? But anyway, it was one of the back like with the little asses and that, and it was a bit of a hill going down. So I'm in the van and I've sort of got to the top of this hill. Anyway, just gone over the old crest of the hill and started going down the hill. I'm going really slow as well because obviously it weren't very good conditions. Anyway, the vans that I was driving at the time didn't have ABS, so the brakes were rubbish. And anyway, so I get halfway down this hill and the wheels just lock. I'm pumping the brakes, trying to get them to unlock. So I start to slide. Anyway, in front of me, parked up outside one of the houses, is a brand new Aston Martin DB9. Oh my God, this car was unbelievable. It's proper James Bond, you know what I mean? Like, expensive. And I'm sliding down this hill towards this car, yeah, and I am just like, oh my God, I'm pumping the brakes. I tried the handbrake. I was just trying to stop. Like, I was even contemplating, I was thinking about, like, I was having a look at the cars left and right, thinking which one's not as nice as an Aston Martin. I'll just turn the van into that and that'll stop me, you know what I mean? But this street, like, it's proper full of moneyed people, you know what I mean? So all the motors were very nice, if you like. Maybe not as nice as this Aston Martin, but anyway, carried on pumping the brakes, just doing whatever I could to try and stop myself. So at the bottom of the hill, it sort of like levels out a bit, like, and but I still had the momentum from coming down the hill, and I'm going towards this motor. And then I swear to God, I was like 5 foot away, 4 foot away, 3 foot away, 2 foot away, and boom, I managed to stop the van. And I'm telling you, when I looked down out of the windscreen, I was about a foot away from this Aston Martin, and I was just like, oh my God. I was like, pulled the handbrake up, everything just like, I couldn't have even tried to like get away from it or whatever. So I was just like, I was sitting there in the van, I was thinking, thank you God that I did not just crash straight into this Aston Martin. And do you know what was the funniest thing as well? The fella who owned the Aston Martin also owned the house that was behind the Aston Martin, and he had been watching the whole thing happen. He's come out of his house, he's come up to my driver's window, and I've undone the window and that, and he just looked at me and I looked at him and he went, thank you so much, thank you for not hitting my car. And I was like, oh. Anyway, obviously I couldn't even attempt to reverse or to get out of that position, because the car would have just started sliding again and then I would have gone into it. So I had to phone the office, and they sent out one of the big P80s. I can't even, no, I don't think they did have 4-wheel drive, but I think that on the back, like, they had to cut the tyres on each side, do you know what I mean? Like, proper meaty thing, like. And the mechanic that came out with the van to try and help me, like, we got there and there's like a tailgate at the back of the van, like a metal thing, and we put big chains around there and chained them up to this P80, and I sort of sat in the van holding the steering wheel straight, you know what I mean? And when he indicated, I'd let the handbrake off, and he'd like, but to tell you the truth, this P80, it didn't even, it made a proper easy job of it. Do you know what I mean? It just like, I let the handbrake down, boom. I left it in neutral, so I was like coasting, and he just pulled me straight out there. He pulled me straight back up the hill that I'd come into, and like round the corner and that. And yeah, I sort of left the van at the top of this hill, got my like, obviously after thanking the mechanic and that, and he'd gone back to our depot or whatever. But I remember I just parked the van up left it at the top of this hill, got my trolley, and then the streets down this hill and adjacent streets, whatever, there's about 8 stops, and I just piled the trolley up with these stops, and I just walked all of the deliveries. I walked all 8 of them. Do you know what I mean? Probably done about a mile in walking with this trolley, but there's no way on God's earth I was going to try to get down this hill or down any hill in that area. I left the van up on a nice road, and then that was it, mate. Yeah. Well, not really musical, but yeah, I don't know. It was. If you'd have been there, I can't say it was funny. It would be funny for someone else watching, but for me, it was quite scary. But yeah, okay. So there's a little CHAP tale for you. Let's see what we can pull out of the bag for the next time. All right, nice one. Speak soon.
CHAP tales. Don't you wanna hear some CHAP tales?
Yes, and that was another CHAP tale for you people. Mwah. Okay, so yeah, so this episode is all about that thank you song for the NHS. If anybody who listens to this works for the NHS or has family or friends in the NHS, then this is with love from me to you. Yeah, amazing. Okay, a bit of a short episode this month, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say goodbye, and then I'm going to leave you with a version of a tune that I wrote called Hampstead Heath, about the great park that's near my house. Okay, and then that will be the end of this month's episode, and I will speak to you in March. Yeah, nice one. Thank you for listening. Yeah, subscribe, do all that stuff, and yeah, nice one. Speak soon.
If you from a hill with the flying kites overlooking life in my paradise, Hampstead Heath, that's where I'll be. That's what I need inside my city. A pond's mist, a swan's hiss, yeah, this morning's crisp. Hampstead Heath, that's where I'll be. That's what I need inside my city. You've got to get outside. You've got to grab hold of life. Yeah, get yourself outside. Get back into the sunshine. Hampstead Heath, that's where I'll be. That's what I need inside my city. I'm still here. That's where I'll be. That's what I need inside my city. A view from a hill, we've been flying.